I want to start with congrats on season 3. I've seen all of it. Thank you for making me laugh.
Thank you for laughing.
So I am curious. Has Rob bribed you with Wrexham AFC jerseys to become?
No. Where's my Wrexham jersey?
Yeah.
I'm ready to be a fan. I want a jersey. Yeah. Rob.
Yeah.
He's not here, but if he was, I'd be yelling at him, where is my Wrexham jersey?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Do you find that he's in a better mood when they're winning?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, as were they playing when we were filming? I remember there was definitely a photo shoot one day where they were playing in real time, and we were I think they won. So we kind of watched him he's very excited. He's a big, genuine, obviously supporter of the team. And so, it seems like it's a lot of fun.
It's nice to see him light up about something that's so outside of what he's done so far. You can tell that he's really, really passionate about it.
At Comic-Con, Megan mentioned it during an interview that she knows how Mythic Quest will ultimately end. She knows like the final scene. And I'm curious if she has shared that information with you.
Oh, that was news to us as well, that they knew. So, I mean, if you can get it out of her, we'd love to know.
I will never get that information. And I also don't want to know. As a fan, I want to get there.
Yeah, you know? I respect that.
Yeah.
So listen, obviously I've seen all of season 3, but what do you guys want to tell fans that what they're looking forward to this season?
I really think that you're getting to see these characters that you know and love or love to hate back in the world that they thrive in with a few little tweaks, right? Like especially for instance, for Poppy and Ian, I think you've seen them in all these different iterations of their creative collaboration. And now finally, we're working on Poppy's idea. Poppy is finally the one steering the ship, and Ian is kind of the first mate that's supposed to be supporting her. And it's a whole new dynamic for them. And it's really interesting to see where it takes them, both in terms of what they create, but also the way that it affects their relationship. And then also...
Yeah, and what's also really cool about this season is everyone's kind of in a new job almost.
Yeah, that's true.
Role happening. Dana and Rachel are no longer testers. Brad is no longer monetization.
Yes.
It's interesting, yeah.
David is no longer just the producer.
Yeah.
And Poppy and I, that's so true. Yeah. Wow, it's so smart that they did that.
One of the things that I was really impressed with was the GrimPop Studios production design of where you guys are working. It's like a really great set. And I'm just curious what it was like for both of you seeing it for the first time.
It was like a magical experience. Kudos to the set design team because they slayed it. It was so beautiful that I didn't want to touch anything.
Yeah.
And it felt very futuristic and like we weren't on the set of Mythic Quest.
No, it feels like a James Turrell piece. It's like it is a work of art, and the light in there feels like you can touch it. And then also there were all these funny protocols that we had to follow because it was just such a delicate
piercing white.
Like when you see the show, it is just white. It's white everywhere. And so we had to wear little booties over our shoes so as not to leave footprints. And Poppy is constantly snacking, and I was very aware of dropping snacks on the pristine floor, which I want to do.
Some of your castmates have started directing episodes, and I'm curious for both of you, is it something that you are asking the higher ups, if you will, for season 4?
Well, I think that sorry, did you want to go?
I was going to say that it's a very open space with supporting us into our future endeavors. And what's really nice is we got to watch all of our castmates direct firsthand, and they're so good at it.
Everyone's so talented.
To act in a show that you're directing, and they're coming from a perspective where they already know the show in and out, which was really nice. And
I have to say as well, there were definitely elements of it that were also just kind of funny to watch. Like, without it giving anything away, the episode that David directs, he also, as David Hornsby was directing, and David Brittlesby, the character, was wearing a ridiculous costume. And so he's acting in these scenes as David Brittlesby in this ridiculous costume, and then yelling cut and directing where the camera needs to go next or what your performance should look like, still in the ridiculous costume. And that was definitely one of the highlights of the season for me.
I don't want to do any spoilers at all, but Charlotte, I am curious, what was your reaction after watching episode, I believe it's 8?
That would be the special episode, right?
Yes.
I was so blown away, and I was lucky enough that I did get to be on set for some of the time that was being shot. And again, without giving anything away, it was special to me for really personal reasons. And I'm really excited to see how the audience reacts, and I'm really excited for Australia to see that episode.
Yeah, that was I thought that was a really great episode, and the casting on that was excellent.
Incredible. Like, speaking of talent, there's an actor in that episode that's really giving me a run for my money.
Right. I agree. What's cool is you guys were picked up for season 3 and for season 4 at the same time, which is great. How much have you actually been told about season 4, or is it sort of like you guys are finding out script by script?
We haven't been told.
Yeah, we don't know anything about
anything.
Yeah, we know what you know, which is kind of exciting, actually, because, as a character, you don't know what's coming next. It's kind of the thing that they're so naive, aren't they? I do feel like at the end of every season, Poppy is given something that she's so excited to explore, and then you pick up the next season and actually it turns out to be a nightmare.
Yeah.
And
that's the way it goes.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what happens in season 4.
For both of you, I'm curious, in the 3 seasons you've made so far, which shot or sequence ended up being the toughest for you, whether because you kept laughing, because of a camera move, or just whatever the reason?
You know which one I'm going to say?
I know it's one of 2. What are you going to say?
Okay, I was going to say that this wasn't super complicated, but we were laughing a lot. Me tossing the keys.
There was a scene where 2 things were supposed to happen. I was supposed to be cool, already an impossible feat, and also had to catch something.
Yeah.
Even what you had to throw something at me and I had to catch it.
But she's supposed to catch it in the coolest
cool way.
Not looking at the thing she's catching.
I did a really bad job, and you did a really bad job of keeping a straight face.
Yeah, I did.
I was trying to be cool. It's hard to be cool when one of your best friends is standing opposite you laughing at how uncool you are.
It was 6 a.m. as well.
That was definitely the reason. 6 a.m.
Yeah.
I have to go, but how many takes did it take?
Too many.
Too many, yeah.
Too many.
I think they were starting to get frustrated with us a little bit.
Yeah, they were like, is there another way that you can hand her the keys? I was like, I can get it. That was the day that I was like, I should wink in this scene.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, please don't wink. We were trying to practice a cool wink.
Yeah.
Wasn't like
On that note, again, I just want to thank you guys for making me laugh, and congrats on a great season.
Thank you so much.